Well, here we go. We've got the power hammer ready to go. We've got the Devil Forge ready and 2 billets. I have your standard 15N20 and 1084, but not done even pattern uneven, so I want some big side widey bits on that one. Or we've got this one, which is some big chunky chain with some 1084 high carbon steel welded on the edge with the cutting surface. Now, this is my first piece of Damascus, so I'm not sure. Theoretically, I should do this one first. Whoa, that seems too easy, doesn't it? I know it's not, but this one, I just imagined seeing a bit of link in there, and I think we'll do this one. So I think we'll light up the forge, get it all going, get the hammer going, and we'll start doing some smacking. Yeehaw, getting hot. I'm just going to spread some borax to get in as a flux between all this chain. Nicely weld it all together. Not going to be skimpy. I want it to work. That looks pretty good. Don't know how much is too much, but if that was me, I think I'd like that. Safety glasses. Never know with those sparks. Don't want one of them in my eye. The general consensus, I think, is to give the chain and the 1084, rather than going straight onto the power hammer and giving it a good smash, just to use a hammer and an anvil, maybe a little bit bigger hammer, to tap quickly, just to start it to go, rather than just hitting it all of a sudden. So I'm going to go and get the billet, bring it back, and just give it a little bit of a tap. Use this one, I think. Here we go. Oh, that feels good. Look at that. That's shrunk a fair bit. That's looking pretty good. One link fell off, left a little bit of smoke, but next time we'll put it in the power hammer and let's see how that old boy gives it a bit of a smack. To move the forge out the way, because I'm trying to hit it the wrong way and I want it to go this way, so I'll have to move the forge. I think I'll do a bit on the anvil to square it up a bit before I put it back in. What I'm going to do is try and do some more by hand, because the power hammer just smashes so hard that it pushes the links off. So I've sort of lost about an inch and a bit off the billet. See? So I've decided to go along just with a hammer on the anvil and try and fix that. I don't know whether I can or not, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, it's really wanting to crumble. Even up here, look, I'm losing it. Plugging away. Well, there you go. Don't leave your torch lighter near the anvil. That's links, rolled up links coming out. Woo, hoo, hoo. Fire. Well, look at this mess. The links just keep falling off as I hit it and just coming to pieces. So yeah, I don't know why that's occurred. It's nice and hot, but I'll consider this my first Damascus failure. That should go on the wall of shame or fame. But yeah. Still good fun playing with the forge and hitting things with a hammer though. Yeah, that was good. Oh well, not to worry, we'll yeah, we'll do bugger all with that. Alright, being as though the forge is hot now, I've put my piece of Damascus in, and I'll see if I can just start that just with the hammer and the vise rather than going to the power hammer, because I need to get used to the power hammer, and trying to do both together is a bit tricky. So I need to practice on the power hammer, just flattening and drawing out pieces of steel before I attempt to make some Damascus with it or anything else. So for the moment I'm just going to use the anvil on this and we'll see how we go. Okay, here's the Damascus billet. Just going to put some flux on there. Plenty of. Oh, a lot of heat coming off that. Should have my other glove on. With a knob. Okay, back in the forge. Let's go and have a look at the forge. See him in there, yeah. Getting nice and hot. It's looking pretty good, I think. Bit of a turn. You can see the flux on it. Pretty hot in there. Whoa. Metal compressing. Little taps. Back in we go. Yeah. Little taps first before big hits to try and get the beginning started. I could definitely feel the metal coming together, like the airspace in between was going. So that's one thing I just noticed from that. With the chain, it just went really quick, like, whoa, gone. But then it started to fall to pieces. I could feel when this was actually sticking. So yeah, that's going pretty good, I think. Forge, I can actually see all the bubbling and glistening of the borax on the steel. I don't think I'll be able to pick it up with my camera, because by getting that close, my camera's not good enough. It'll probably melt. So I'll just go and get it now, give it a few more taps and a couple of bit of harder hits. See that bubbling on there, look, see that? Yeah, I know, should have my glove on, eh? Back in the fire we go. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. I don't know if I should try the power hammer again or not. I think I will. There we go. It was working pretty good, but the shocky bolt broke. Oh well. What a pain. Still, was doing a good smacking on it. There we go. Well, I've just taken him out the forge. It's the shocky broke on my power hammer. I'm not going to hit this by hand. It really feels like, though, even though I can see the lines on the side, that some of it is laminated. I'll have a bit of a grind when it cools down and see if we've actually got it stuck together or not. So yeah, here we go. First go of A, making a piece of Damascus, and B, using the power hammer until the shocky bolt snapped. Oh well, we'll fix that broken shocky bolt, won't we? But before that, it was working a treat. It was hitting really hard, and I wasn't making it full tilt. It was only slightly above idling and just touching the accelerator. So yeah, that's not bad. Well, I've ground some of it back. It's still really hot, but I think that's welded. These bits just at the bottom of the screen, whilst you can just see the line, there doesn't seem to be any airspace between them, so I think the weld was actually taken pretty good. And just up the top section, you can see we haven't quite ground down enough. Over this side, ground a bit more, and the sections where I got down enough, it was good. So it's just getting rid of the slightly different thicknesses of the steel, but all in all, I'll say that's a success. Well, it is for me. First one. Ooh, by the time I get my hammer finished, I can get back to this billet, because at least it's welded. Well, I'm very confident that it's welded. So it's a big yeehaw for me and my first billet. Yeehaw!